What up, YouTube? It's your boy Artofkickz. Just like that, we back with another one. Alright, y'all, so we got another one of these most unusual kids you won't believe exist. This is from the channel Mind Bogglers. Shout out to them. I will have this link down in the description box below, so you can go over there and check out their channel for yourselves. I've been a fan of their channel for years, been watching them for the longest. But yeah, so they got a video here titled Most Unusual Kids You Won't Believe Exist. Let's find out just how unusual these kids are and why. Y'all boys and girls ready? I'm ready. Let's go!
Hello everyone. Every parent believes their child is the most talented and unique kid out there. That's just how parents are. But in today's video,
I know I've seen that movie before. What movie was that?
We'd like to talk about truly extraordinary children that
What's so special about
everyone
her?
Considers unique.
What's so special about her?
Simply hearing their stories, talking and listening to them, or sometimes even looking at them is enough to see that.
Well, I don't know. Maybe they're just using certain kids and they haven't really used the ones that are unusually gifted. Maybe? I don't know.
Talking
I'm gonna stop talking.
and listening to them, or sometimes even looking at them is enough to see that. Want to know more about them? Then let's get it on.
Let's get it on.
Archie Norbury. In 2019, 4-year-old Archie Norbury became the youngest DJ on the planet, at least according to the Guinness World Records.
What types of music do you like?
Drum bass.
Despite being very, very young, Archie has already performed in nightclubs around the globe and attended popular music festivals.
What? He's 4 years old and performing in nightclubs around the world, man. I hope there ain't no grown women in there hitting on him, man. That would be... I doubt it. I doubt it. But wait till he get to 10. Wait till he get to 10. Y'all think I'm kidding. You'll be surprised. You will be surprised. Look, I had grown women hitting on me when I was 5, 6, 7, 8 years old. All the way up to 14, I had grown women hitting on me. They used to say some very inappropriate stuff. Like, if I were your age, or if I wish you would get older already. Like, it was bad. You look, I'm not over here talking like it ain't real, like it don't exist. It happens. I'm just looking after the safety of this child and hoping that, you know, everything gonna be all right. And hopefully he got people around him all the time watching his every move and everyone that comes in contact with him. I'm serious. I'm serious. I'm not trying to be weird. I'm being serious. It happened to me a lot.
In the UK. According to the boy's parents, he started showing interest in DJing at the age of 2, after seeing his father, John Norbury, also a DJ at work. Do you remember what you were doing when you were 4 years old? Probably not selling out tickets for your
I was watching a movie called Sextuplets with Marlon Wayne last night. It was good.
Concert. In order to become a record holder, the boy had to play music for a whole hour to an audience of at least 20 people. For the record, Archie had to visit Hong Kong's Bungalow nightclub, where he entertained the excited crowd with dance music for 1 whole hour.
Wow.
Nicholas Bertans. Some parents think that putting their little child behind the wheel of a car is an amazing and funny idea.
I bet that was, I gotta go back to the kid. I bet that was nothing. In order to set the Guinness World Record, that little boy had to perform for a whole hour to an audience of at least 20 people. I bet that was nothing for him. He's performed all around the world. I'm pretty sure he could be on that stage doing that for a long time. It's like a game to him. It's fun to him. And to see people getting excited and happy over something that he's doing, that he's creating, that's a high for a 4-year-old. Getting adults that excited, I can only imagine. I can only imagine. It's crazy. Not many people can say they found their passion at 2 years old. They found the thing that they want to be doing for the rest of their life. Who's to say that he wants to be doing that for the rest of his life? But for right now, he's enjoying himself. That is too freaking cool. It makes me want kids that much more so that I can like spark their imagination on a crazy level.
We're not too sure about that, but sometimes this can have unexpected consequences. Meet Nicholas Bertans. Thanks to the lessons of a Formula Drift racer, this kid became a professional drift car driver at the age of 12. He doesn't even have a driver's license.
No! How you out here with no driver's license and you're a professional drifter? I can't even drive a manual.
To drive around town, but officially, he's a professional racer. Yeah, life can be weird. At 12, the boy drove a fully prepared BMW E36 and was pretty good at it, despite being so young and not tall enough. Today, Nicholas is 14 and he keeps drifting and being passionate about cars.
14.
Isaac Johnson.
Whoa, big mouth.
Never put a light bulb in your mouth. Well, unless you're Isaac Johnson from Bloomington, Minnesota.
Whoa.
This kid's got a huge mouth. He can open it 9.34 centimeters wide, and that is a lot. The guy entertains himself and his friends by opening his mouth wide.
Oh, nah. They need to use this kid for horror movies, man. He got to get his world record, too. It's right behind me. You see it right there?
And placed
the largest
some different objects inside, such as bottles, oranges, or balls, and then he takes them all out without any harm.
I'm glad he looks like a normal kid, though. Like, without the scratching of his freaking mouth and face. He looks like a normal, decent-looking kid with braces.
His body. Isaac confesses he's known his mouth was a little different in size since early childhood, but it wasn't until he was a teenager that he understood just how big. Eventually, he decided to try and break Guinness World Record, and he did. The experts measured the parameters of the guy's mouth and recorded a new world record. Probably in a couple of years, Isaac's mouth will get even bigger, and he'll be able to break his own record.
That's crazy! He has the world record. What the freak? I am mind blown right now. He has the world record, man. That's insane. He should be used for movies. They don't even have to make a prosthetic head. They could just use his face.
Alina Morse.
What's she do?
At what age can a person become a millionaire? Turns out that you don't have to be an adult to do that. Alina Morse.
What's she do? She's already a millionaire. She ain't even grown yet.
Morse has been dreaming of becoming a CEO since she was 3. At the age of 4, she'd already developed various business ideas. She came...
Look at that. What is y'all doing, folks? What are y'all out here doing? She wanted to be a CEO at 3 years old. By the age of 4, she had already created various businesses or various business ideas. It reminds me of a younger me, you know. Reminds me of a younger me. Look at me now. No, but for real, when I was young like that, I had those type of ideas and visions, like where I didn't necessarily like want to be a boss or a millionaire, but I was an entrepreneur making my own money at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, all the way up to like 13 years old. I was making my own money. I was making pretty good money in those ages too. It wasn't until I got to high school and they try to, breed you and teach you that, hey, you need to get an education, get a job, and that's your life. And, that I stepped back from all that stuff and was trying to, get out there in the real world. And I remember immediately getting my first jobs and stuff. And I was like, yo, I hate this. I'm being bossed around, being told what to do all the time. I used to make more money when I was 9. What the heck? I made more money when I was 9 years old. I mean, at the age of 27 and at the age of 9, I made more money at 9 than I did at 27 years old. I was making like $600-$700 a month at freaking 27. And I was making $900 a month at 9 years old. Like, yeah, I was like, you know what? I need to go back to being my own boss.
Up with Zollipops, the flagship product of her company in 2012. At that time, the 7-year-old girl asked her father to buy her a lollipop, but the father refused, saying that they're bad for her teeth. So, Alina started thinking about ways to make candy that's safe for her teeth. She asked her dad to help more than 100 times in the span of 5 months before he even agreed to help. It took 2 years of online research and at least 100 unsuccessful experiments in the kitchen.
That's crazy. She was so passionate about her idea, but her father wouldn't even back her. He wouldn't even like entertain her dream, to make this candy, this lollipop thing pop until like After she begged him 100 times. She asked him 100 times, Dad, come on, Dad, you gotta help me out on this. And he finally caved and helped her. I mean, hey, I love that passion. You know what I'm saying? I love the passion that she has to make her idea, her vision come to fruition. Same way you gotta be. Same way you gotta be.
Kitchen before the recipe was found. The next step was investing money. Alina had some savings, plus her dad agreed to help, and as a result, her sugar-free lollipops hit the market. The company became profitable 18 months after it was launched in 2014. 70,000 Zollipops were sold in the first year, and then sales doubled. In 2016, Zollipops were purchased by Kroger, America's largest supermarket chain. By 2018, Zollipops were both the best-selling sugar-free candy and the best-selling lollipops overall.
What? You serious? Next time I'm in Kroger, I love Kroger. Next time I'm in there, I gotta see if I can come across these lollipops and see what's so dope about them, man. I want to, if they're good, if I enjoy it, that is, I'll support her, follow her all over social media, you know, and continue to root her on, you know, or to root her on just in general.
Alina made over $6 million before turning 16. Was twice in.
She made $6 million before the age of 16. Oh my God! I know money isn't everything, but it's enough. That much is most certainly enough to where you're like, you know what? I ain't gotta stress about money. I'd rather have enough money to where I don't have to stress about it than to be sitting there thinking, oh man, money's not everything. I don't like stressing about paying bills. That just sucks. I don't like stressing about not having enough money to take care of medical bills. That junk sucks. I don't like stressing about anything in regards to money. We shouldn't have to. We shouldn't need to. It's not healthy.
$1 million before turning 16, was twice invited to the White House, is the CEO of the company, and she's still in school, because even millionaires need to get an education. Demarjay Smith. Even though young Demarjay Smith grew up in the Bronx, everyone knows him as the young Jamaican trainer. Yes, you heard right. This 13-year-old
Yes, I remember this kid. I was like, yo, he looks so familiar. If I'm not mistaken, this kid is a fitness trainer. He's like an old soul in a young body, or a grown up that's trapped in this kid's body that's waiting to grow. He's like, you know what? Instead of me growing physically, I'm gonna grow mentally and spiritually and emotionally, and then my body's gonna have to catch up with that. I like this kid.
It is not only an athlete, but also a coach who knows all about motivation. His motto is strength, no weakness, and it really works. As it often happens, it all started with a viral YouTube video starring Demarjay. It was posted by his dad. The kid quickly became a social media sensation, a fitness expert, a personal trainer, and a motivational speaker.
Look at him! Look at the way he looks, man. He has so much confidence. Look at the way he looks up to this dude that's double his height. He's looking at him like, I'm the man. You're a boy in my eyes, bro. Like, look, even his weights look heavier. He's stronger than these folks, man. This is crazy. Like, he is a real fitness trainer and a real motivator. Look at this woman over here. She is so, like, captivated and intrigued by this kid. Like, yo, this kid is something special. Like, you can't help but to respect this kid. He's gonna push you. He's gonna push you to your limit.
Age of 11, and all thanks to a special mindset that allows the kid to choose the right words and intonations to get through to everyone.
Thank you. Oh,
In addition, the boy loves sports, and is an example to everyone out there. Demarjay challenged even Usain Bolt himself, the fastest man in the world, and he beat him in a 100-meter race. The race was held on the Ellen DeGeneres TV show.
Say, smoke that boy. Look, that kid running hard. I remember that. You sound like he pulled a crap. That kid was so determined. This was fun and games for Usain Bolt, but for that kid, he was taking it so serious. But he gonna learn or find out years down the line that Usain was playing with him. Look at his face. He was like, yo, I'm about to whoop Usain, the fastest man in the world.
Thanks. You're saying
You want a rematch, though?
Today, he has over 260,000 followers on Instagram, and his channel on YouTube has more than 300,000 subscribers. Imagine when Demarjay grows up.
Yeah,
Sam Gordon.
Serious, man. That's
Samantha
dope.
Gordon is known for
I want to find that kid. I want to support him as well. I didn't know he had a following like that.
her talent in American football. Her skills were honoured when Sam was
she
just
is
9
killing
years
it.
old. Yeah, imagine a little girl playing such a tough sport. In 2012, Samantha showed absolutely fantastic results while playing against male teams and competing with some players who were twice as big as her. When she was just a rookie, she managed to score 25 touchdowns. On November 6, 2012, her father Gordon uploaded one of her videos on YouTube, and in just a couple of days it had 5 million views. The footage caught the attention of various news agencies as well as the NFL, and soon the girl became famous across the United States. Her experience playing in men's teams made her wonder, how come girls don't want to play American football? Turns out, it was quite the opposite. Many other girls were willing to play this sport, and not only among her peers. As a result, in 2015, the first known all-girls tackle football league in America was formed. Gordon was a founding member. As of 2019, there were 446 girls in the league. All of them are schoolgirls, but Sam hopes that over time, women's football will eventually make it to colleges and maybe become a professional sport.
That would be dope. Like, that would be dope. You know they got the what's it called? I can't even remember the lingerie football girls or whatever. But for women to, or females, girls, you know, to do football on this level where they're actually tackling, that would be dope. That would be insane. I fear that it will take a greater toll physically and emotionally on females than it does on men. I feel like men can really muscle through all the pain and stuff that they endure from being tackled and all the injuries, the head injuries and all that type of stuff. But I feel like for women, it can be a lot more detrimental. I can't even say the word right, but you know what I meant to say. Because, you know, especially if later on down the line they want to have kids and start a family, I feel like it will take a negative toll on their body that may slow that process down, even prevent that process from even happening. But nonetheless, if that's something they want to do, I fully support it. I think it would be so cool. That would be awesome. I hope it does happen.
Mohammed Al-Sheikh. It's hard to believe that this guy's from planet Earth. That's just how flexible he is. It's like his arms, legs and body bend in any direction and in any angle. Mohammed is known as Spider Boy, a nickname that certainly suits him. He was born with an exceptionally flexible spine, and when Mohammed's mother noticed his son's abilities, they started developing them. When he was 5 years old, he took part in several competitions, and in 2015 he performed in Arab's Got Talent. The boy wanted to become famous all over the world, and although he didn't win the competition, Mohammed achieved what he wanted. He was noticed by the experts at Guinness World Records.
I wonder if he stretches out, because I feel like you would have to stretch to just do that stuff. But he is insanely flexible. Look at this man. He's looking at the back of his foot. He can see if there's any dang on callus on the back of the heel of his foot this closely. That's insane.
At the age of 13, Mohammed officially became a record holder for doing 38 full-body revolutions in a minute while lying down on his stomach. It's a mystery how anyone could think of doing this, because these conditions are way beyond the limits of human capabilities. Nevertheless, Mohammed managed to beat the previous record, which was 29 revolutions in 1 minute. He became famous all over the world, as he wanted to, but he didn't stop there. The kid keeps on practicing regularly and constantly improving his flexibility to ensure that he doesn't lose it as he ages. And of course, at the same time,
I hope this is something that he does almost on a daily basis, because he could potentially lose his flexibility as his body develops.
He keeps going to school under the strict supervision of his mother. Bayezid Hossein.
Whoa.
Have you ever seen the movie
I thought this was for kids. I thought this was about kids.
The Curious Case of Benjamin Button? If so, you must have thought that the plot was pure
Whoa, I didn't see this movie. I want to see this. This is interesting.
fiction.
Wait a minute. Let me go back. Was that an old
Button?
baby?
Of his mother. Bayezid
I want to see this movie, The Curious Case of Benjamin Button. Somebody comment down below and let me know if it's on Netflix.
Hossein. Have you ever seen the movie The Curious Case of
He turns around, looks like an old baby man.
Benjamin Button? If so, you must have thought that the plot was pure fiction. A child can't just be born old and age backwards, right? Well, we agree on the latter, but there is a person who was born old. Bayezid Hossein has been suffering from progeria since birth. It's a genetic disease that causes the human body and its internal organs to age very quickly. The disease is extremely rare. Only about 1 person in 18 million has it, and Bayezid was one of the unlucky few. The boy lives with his mother in the south of Bangladesh in the city of Magura and is pretty smart for his age, but doesn't go to school and doesn't play with any other children at all. That's because his peers are simply afraid of an old-looking child, and we can understand how confused they must be, because Bayezid's appearance is very strange. His body and face are covered with crumpled skin. He has joint problems. Some of his teeth have already fallen out.
Wow, he has joint problems. His teeth are falling out. His mother is very, very pretty, but man, that is crazy. That is crazy. That is like his body, his organs, everything is aging so quickly. He's already an old man. He's not even like, he's probably not even 10, 12 years old yet. But that probably doesn't make his mind age as quick. You know, his mind might still be that of a 7, 8-year-old boy, however old he is. I don't know.
And in general, the boy looks like a tiny old man. At the same time, according to his mother, Hossein is really very clever. Unfortunately, there is no cure for the Benjamin Button disease, at least for now.
Losing his teeth and everything. He really is aging backwards. That's insane. I don't even know if you would call it aging backwards as it is just rapidly aging. Because aging backwards would be to start off old and get younger. Man, interesting. Very, very interesting. I'm so glad I watched this video. Like, you see, I had a whole lot to talk about. But yeah, if y'all want to go see the original video for yourself without my little interruptions, go make sure you head down over there and check out the channel for yourselves. The link will be down in the description box below. But anyway, y'all know what time it is. If you like this reaction, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned for more. As always, the link to the video is going to be down in the description box below. If you haven't already, make sure you follow your boy on the gram and Twitter at Artofkickz. Giveaway coming soon. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Bye.